Airman Cave Archives! Knowing and doing are two different things.
Spend my life in this sweet surrender.
Oh, hey, welcome to Airman Cave Archives tonight. And I thought we'd do something a little bit different, a little bit special. And this is the Valentine's Day version of our episode of Airman Cave Archives. I would like to take a quick minute before we start into the episode and actually read a poem that I had done for my wife many a moon ago, but it was called Shaded Love. And so it goes as such. I met my wife while shooting her photo one day. I realized this as she sat waiting for her cue in the shade. Long blonde flowing locks of hair did flutter in the wind. Later they'd return to a natural brown. That I did not know then. This woman standing here before me was so eager to please, striking a pose amongst the dead with me saying, cheese. The seconds, minutes, hours, days, and months would go on. I opened my home as well as my heart to her with a song. While gone from each other, we'd keep in touch over the miles. Receiving notes, tapes, and videos did give us the smiles. Together we'd have our ups and downs. When money was tight, we shared bored frowns. Through it all, we strived to keep each other happy, even if family said we were a little too sappy. Nowadays, wherever I may go, in my mind is that same photo, a soon-to-be wife standing in the shade. What a day indeed. So that was kind of a cool poem that I done a little while ago. But all right, so happy Valentine's Day to Silly Goose. We'll get things started with let's do this. A quick story about how my Valentine came to be with me. So up here we've got, it says Sharp Air Woman. That was Kirstin back in the day, whenever she was also in the Air Force. And so I had gone to Saudi Arabia and I came back and I was getting ready to leave the Air Force. And so it was destined that our paths would cross for the simple fact that she had just gotten into the Air Force and we happened to see each other at the service counter in the parts store there at Pope Air Force Base. Now, fast forward a little bit, we started dating and everything, and I actually went over to Germany to work a job. And so while I was there, we kept in touch and I really just was enamored with her. And so I decided to come back a little bit early and break my contract so that we could be together. And obviously that was a good choice because next month we'll have been together for 19 years. So pretty cool thing to be able to do that. And of course, 4 kids later and several cats and moves and things of that nature, I think it's all pretty much worked out. So, but it's neat to be able to have the award I actually made for her just to kind of honor her for her time while she was actually in the service as well, and kind of to pay homage to the fact that, you know, we wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the Air Force. Now that's love found, as it would be. So let's look at love almost lost. Over here we've got a bunch of pictures. Now these pictures, usually what I would do is I would have them on my desk at work, and so it would kind of show people my family and some of the different adventures and things that we've done together. But one of them, key and piece, is the front and center with our newest child, Carter. So you can see some of the other pictures of my daughter from Daddy-Daughter Dance, my wife and I from the Air Force Ball, and some of us together. But this little guy, whenever it was time for him to be born, there were some complications, and so it was kind of a touch and go period where we didn't know if mom, dad, were going to be able to be together because of some of the medical stuff that was going on. We didn't know if the baby was going to make it, and so it was kind of scary. It was just kind of a scary time to not know that I would have my love of my life in it anymore. Love found, love almost lost, and hopefully you guys are having a great Valentine's Day, and you're able to have someone special in your life as well. And thank you for stopping by Airman Cave Archives. And now that you know, go do something special for your loved one, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Airman Cave Archives! Knowing and doing are two different things.